Hi, DTCers and baby seekers. It's Ursula from Uniquely Ursy. Welcome back to my channel. Well, today I have some exciting news. I am doing a video collab with Simply Tanika. She's a fellow YouTuber and vlogger, and she is currently undergoing donor egg IVF. And she's also becoming a single mom by choice, and she's in her late 40s. So, as you can imagine, we were very happy when we were connected by fellow subscriber, Miss Living in Hope. And we instantly bonded, and we decided to do a collaboration discussing our currently trying to conceive, also known as TTC journey. I asked Tanika 5 questions and she asked me 5 questions, and we recorded our responses. So in the video you're about to watch, you will see Tanika's responses to my questions. Enjoy, and I have a fun fact. Tomorrow, Tanika and I, our egg donors, are actually having their retrievals on the same day. So isn't that amazing? Like, God is wonderful. So you're about to watch this video. 2 unicorns meet. So enjoy, and we will reconvene at the end of this video.
Hi, nice to virtually meet you. I'm so excited. I wanted to do this collab video with you because you identify as a unicorn, I identify as a unicorn, and when unicorns gather, it's called a blessing. So hopefully us having this collab will be a blessing not only for you and I, but for our collective communities here on YouTube. I encourage everyone who watches this video to head on over to Simply Tanika and watch the video where I ask you 5 questions. Okay, the first question you asked was, what has been the high and low of my fertility journey to date? And you said you admire my tenacity. Thank you. I would say the high and the low are probably wrapped up all in one. My high was getting pregnant with my little Applejack back in December of 2018, and the low was having a miscarriage in January of 2019. I still have my little keepsake box to memorialize Applejack, and so it has things like the petri dish, and see it has ET for embryo transfer. It was a fresh transfer. Has my name on the back, and then I have the bracelet that had my name on it while I was in the transfer room. So they matched those up. Applejack belonged to me. They confirmed that with that little wristband. And then I have, it's getting a little crumpled, I have the ultrasound from when Applejack was transferred into me. So yeah, that was my high and my low. The second question you asked me, has the COVID pandemic caused me to make changes to my current or future IVF plan? If yes, what exactly? And then you put no dating, get the antibody shot, have online celebrations, etc. So the COVID definitely has impacted my journey. One, before COVID, my mom was diagnosed with peritoneal cancer. She was diagnosed in January 26th of 2020. And so I went out to California. I live in New York. I went out to California to be with her February 11th. And I was out there for about 5 months, and COVID hit while I was there, right? So in February I left. March 12th is about when they shut New York City down. Obviously I couldn't do a cycle. I couldn't do a cycle not only because of the pandemic, but because I wasn't in the state. And then I started making plans to do the cycle. At that time I was going to do a tandem cycle. So at that time I was 48, about to be 49. I was gonna do a tandem cycle, having my eggs retrieved and a donor's eggs retrieved. And so that kind of changed things, I guess. So that didn't happen. I turned 49, I was still in California. I did not get back to California until the summer, and I had to start all over with like all my tests, you know, getting my physical done, the pap smear, mammogram, I had a pelvic exam, some other things. I wanted to be screened for cancer. And so that got done between September and October. And so at that point, I just knew that I needed to go to donor egg. So I think that was kind of my tipping point. But I would say the pandemic changed it, specifically not only that I didn't get to do a tandem cycle, but that I was open to donor eggs, because prior to that, I wasn't. Going from 2019 into 2020, I was not mentally prepared to have donor eggs. I wasn't there yet. So I would say that's pretty much how the pandemic impacted my journey. As far as no dating, I wasn't dating going into the pandemic, and I'm not dating now. I don't have a desire. I just come out of a relationship, headed into 2020. We broke up the first Sunday of 2020. So I'm enjoying being single, actually. And I think that has given me a great amount of clarity and focus, and just an opportunity to upgrade myself, upgrade my whole life. And so I've been doing that and getting some mental clarity, and being clear on what I want and what's going on with me, and yeah, all those lovely things that you get to do when you're single. As far as getting I'm not sure what you said about the antibodies. So I've been tested for the antibodies, and I was tested weekly up until probably the first week in January. I haven't had COVID. I don't have any antibodies for COVID, and I haven't tested positive subsequent to being tested. Online celebrations, I haven't done any online celebrations. So, I mean, I was with my family because of the cancer when everything was going on. So we were all living in the same house, which was really, really nice. And the only thing I missed is when my sister did have a barbecue for my mom after I had come back, like, to celebrate that she was cancer-free. We knew she was cancer-free while I was there. I don't remember why we didn't have a celebration, but they shared it with me, but not in real time. Like, my sister sent me videos afterward. But yeah, other than that, I mean, I started working from home before the pandemic. I'm still working from home. I've gone back into the office over the summer. I work in television, so I was working on bringing some of the entertainment shows back. So I was physically there. And then as part of that, keeping all the staff safe. So I did some COVID safety supervising. Other than that, I'm home, and that part hasn't changed. I did get 2 Yorkies. They're my pandemic babies, Liberty and Justice. And so, yeah, I got those. That's the pandemic. I needed that tactile feeling, you know? Okay, will I have nicknames for my new embryos? Would I transfer more than one embryo? So I will not have nicknames. I nicknamed the last 2. Applejack was the one that implanted but then miscarried, and I don't even remember the name for the second one. It never made it out of the lab. It never made it past day 5, or it never made it to a blastocyst. I think it was they waited until day 6, if I remember correctly. But no, I'm not gonna name them. That was heartbreaking. Yeah, once they're growing and I'm like past all my check marks, I think I might name it. And I only can transfer 1. I am 49 and I have 1 kidney. So they're only gonna let me transfer 1. And even with that, I'm going to be monitored daily. Blood pressure, which I just got today. Blood pressure, and I have to take a baby aspirin every day. So that's it. Are there any supplements or treatments that I won't do again, did not work? No, I feel like everything that I did was, I researched it and I knew like what benefits I was expecting from them, and they worked as I imagined that they would. So fine that I took it. I'm glad that I don't have to take DHEA since I'm not using my own eggs. I will say that was a brutal transition. Like, I had a lot of hormonal acne from it, and so yeah, I'm glad I don't have to take that anymore. But if I were doing IVF with my own eggs, I would definitely do DHEA again. You said, I am a passionate advocate for seeking mental health therapy while undergoing IVF. For those who are unable to see a therapist in person, do you have any online counseling or support group recommendations? Yeah, I would say, I mean, particularly if we're talking about TTC, IVF, I would say resolve.org has different groups. It's a great place. It's free. There are some, if you do a group session, they're free. If you do one-on-one counseling, there are some who will charge you, but I would definitely recommend that. They usually meet like once a month and you can go. video, or just look online for group therapy sessions. There's also a lot of TTC trying to conceive communities online. So Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, if you put in the hashtag TTC or hashtag IVF, the group will find you, the family will find you. I call my subscribers fertility family, so the fam will find you. I highly recommend that. Just talking through like what you're going through, finding other people who are having the same experience that you're having. There is something cathartic about that. I find a great deal of relief. I don't know if I think of myself as like a mental health advocate. I just know that if mommy's not right up here and happy, baby can't be. So I just focus on like being whole and complete. I definitely feel like we have to check in with our feelings. We have to get those thoughts out of our head so they don't cause anxiety or depression, or if we're already suffering from anxiety, like I suffer from anxiety. And so there's sort of a method to my madness, and I know I have to stay on track just so I don't get carried away with my own thoughts, if that makes sense. Those are my answers to the 5 questions. Thank you. I appreciate you doing this collab with me again. I hope that your followers will come on over to Simply Tanika and check me out. And I'm also on Instagram, simply.tanika. I also post about my journey there, as well as my weight loss / journey to wellness. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Mwah. Baby does to us all.
Isn't she wonderful? Well, I hope you enjoyed today's collaboration. And as Simply Tanika mentioned, you can also go to her channel to watch my responses to her questions. And I hope that you will continue to subscribe and follow her as well. Most importantly, please send us your prayers, well wishes, and good vibes and sticky baby dust as we both get ready to do our transfers and continue on in our trying to conceive journeys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And as always, as I like to say, may your days be blessed and may your dreams be made manifest. Have a wonderful day. Bye. Until the next video.